Hi everyone, this is a video to celebrate another milestone. We've hit 3,000 subscribers. Now, naturally, I've got a machine underneath this blanket to celebrate 3,000 subscribers. If you remember back to 1,000 subscribers, we got the Zanussi Flexer Time, the ZWF844B3PW, and then for 2,000 we got the LG X10 model F4X1009NWK, and for 3,000 we have a brand that is returning to the channel, one that I have featured a fair few machines of. This particular one is from the early 2010s. It's a fairly slim machine, not super slim, it's fairly average for this brand, or this range from the brand, shall we say. 3, 2, 1. We have got a Zanussi Flexidose ZWG 7140P. So yeah, that's kind of what I meant by a returning brand. Obviously Zanussi, Electrolux, AEG, I've featured a fair few of machines from the Electrolux group, and at least one from each of the brands, each of the main brands, obviously not John Lewis yet, but they're all very, very similar. They're all made by the same people. So, yeah, I mean, notable things, it has a door similar to Aquacycle, but it has the Aquafall type drum and door sill. The drum paddles themselves are much better than the newer ones, the ones they use on Lindos and Flexitimes. Much nicer, and obviously it's got the blue filter paddle down the bottom. Can you see that? Barely. But obviously the filter's down here, and it is accessible on this, which I do like. It does make getting fluff and stuff out the filter much easier. Because obviously on Flexitime, if the pump got clogged by fluff or anything else, you'd have to take the back panel off and kind of try and reach in from the back, or tip the machine over and do it from the bottom. So yeah, obviously in this you can just reach in, unhook the filter paddle and just undo the filter. I'll show that at some point in a little short, because I think that will help quite a few people understand what it's for if they don't know already. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to show you a couple of things. So cotton 40 degrees, 2 hours 18, that's pretty good. 90, 2 hours 51, 60, 2 hours 42. So they're quite decent cycle times. And obviously, we got super quick as well. Hold on. So yeah, 2 hours 2 minutes for 90 super quick. I suppose that's not bad. At least it will hopefully have time to reach it, unlike Flexitime, that just didn't even allow enough time to reach a small load. Hold on, sorry. It didn't allow enough time for a small load to reach 90, is what I'm trying to say. 1 hour 18 for 60 super quick, and 1 hour 11 for 40 super quick. That's good. The speed selection, it's one of those ones where it kind of just jumps down from 1400 to 900. I mean, could have really done with something like, what would be a better alternative? I suppose 500, 700, 900, 1200, 1400 would have worked quite well, because then they could have just added 2 extra LEDs. Especially on the 1600 version of this, because it literally goes 1600, 900, 700. So you got nothing between 1600 and 900, which is a bit of a nuisance, but I suppose for me it's not the end of the world, because I'm pretty much only going to be using 1400 on this. I mean, obviously, unless I'm using the other cycles, which most of them are 900. I think synthetic actually does 1150, but we'll find out in that video. But yeah, it is a brushed motor, as you can hear. Motor bearings are a little bit bad. They're not hot. They're not awful. Like, it comes and it's a bit like the Aquacycle. If you remember the motor bearings on that, that was quite not. They're not awful, but you can hear them when you turn the drum. You know what I mean? They're not that audible during the wash. You can just kind of hear. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a almost like a twang noise for a tiny little bit when it's accelerating or decelerating at certain speeds. You'll know what I mean when we film it, because you'll hear it, no doubt. Yeah, I've done a couple of washes in it. Not that many. I've literally done a cleaning cycle, and well, that wasn't even really a cycle. It was just main wash heating up to 90, and then spin washing on service mode to clean it out. It's not awful. It was very dirty when I actually got it. Like, I'm talking, the fascia was covered in grime, and there is red paint remnants here and on the lid, and there's like black specks everywhere. So it's probably been used as a garage machine, or it's been stored in the garage or near to where paint work was being done. But it's not the end of the world. I mean, the front looks quite nice. It's not too bad really for its age. There's a few bits of mould up the top here, but I have sanitised it, and laundry's never going to touch up here anyway. It doesn't look the greatest, but it's clean enough to wash in by quite a long stretch. Down here it's mostly fine. It's just up here, which isn't really that much of a problem for the reasons I just mentioned. So yeah, hopefully this is going to be good enough to hang around for a little while, because obviously the idea of subscriber special machines is they stay around for at least a decent amount of time. I mean, FlexiTime did that. It stayed around for ages, that machine. A lot longer than really I should have kept hold of it, but at that time I didn't have as much access to, you know, second-hand machines, so I didn't really have anything better than it to replace it with, if that makes sense. So yeah. Right, well, I think that's going to be it for this reveal video. I'm going to get straight on and film the first video, which will be a cost of 90. I mean, I'm still not decided whether I'm going to alternate this machine with, I think we're on, well, I don't know, because it depends how long it takes us to get to 3000, of course. But yeah. Yeah, I haven't decided whether I'm going to alternate this machine with another machine, or if I'm just going to throw all the videos of this machine up in one go. I've not decided that yet. I might put a community post out on the day of filming, actually, while I'm filming the 90 wash. I'm going to put a community post out asking people what they want in regards to that. So yeah, but as I say, that's going to be it. Thank you very much for watching this video, and secondly for helping us to reach 3,000 subscribers, and for continuing to support the channel, especially the people who have been around since the early days of the channel, before we even had the proper Laundry Cookie branding and stuff. Only some of you will remember that. But yeah, once again, thank you. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Do let me know your first impressions of the machine. I mean, we haven't obviously seen anything yet, but some people will already know how these operate, and I kind of do, but obviously it's still quite limited. So we're going to find out together. So thank you very much once again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.